What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy, for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first one I see is the first one I read. Let's get it poppin', baby, and see what's going on for all 12 of my motherfucking Zodiac signs in love. Hopefully, you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, and my TikTok. If you guys want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out to my notification gang. I love to see my notification gang pull on through. As always, the first one I see is the first one I read, and the first one I saw was Gemini. So we're gonna go ahead and get it poppin'. Shout out to Team Gems. I do want to go ahead and give a quick update. Sorry that it took me a while to come pop through. I had to actually end up fixing the thumbnail and the title because I totally did not pay attention to that whatsoever. So guys, this is going to be for the 12th as I read a day ahead for the next 24 hours. Yesterday's reading for today was already posted yesterday, so sorry about that, guys. Had to do a bit of a quick fix. I do want to touch base with you guys today real quick. Just bear with me today, be a little bit more patient than usual. My stomach's been pretty fucked up today, not gonna lie, to put it bluntly. So I haven't been really feeling the greatest today, so just bear with me throughout the daily if I need a bit of a break, or if I may need to, put the BRB sign back up a little bit. Just hang in there. I'd appreciate it so much. Okay. All right. Let's say what's up here to some peeps real quick. Maria, what's up? What's going on? Kevin, what's going on? Ren, what's going on? Kevin Blanco, what's up? Leah, what's going on? Tracy, Josh, Ren. We got Veronica here. We got Jesus. We got Ciara. What's going on? Very happy Mondays. How is it hanging? Kevin Blanco said daddy is online. Alrighty then. Thank you. Appreciate that. Nina B, what's going on? Tracy Savage, what's up? D Claus, what's going on? Audria and Itty, how is everybody doing here today? So let's get started. Without further ado, we're jumping on into Gemini peeps for your next 24 hours. So let's have a look at you and see what's up. What do we got showing up here for Team Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be rolling on in here, please, for our Zodiac sign of Gemini in the next 24 hours. Let's have a look at you and see what we got going on. Gemini, overall energy for you is a Judgment in reverse. Taking a look here at the current energy, we have here the King of Cups, what it is you're dealing with, Gemini. We have here the Wheel of Fortune, and then looking at the outcome for the Gemini gang is going to go ahead and be the Six of Swords in the upright position. So let's go ahead over here and have a look at you. Now, Gemini, I do want to note, you could be connecting here with fixed zodiacs, such as a Scorpio, a Taurus, an Aquarius, or a Leo. So take that if that resonates, of course. But Judgment in reverse here paired to the King of Cups in the upright position. I think that it's a mature decision maybe to not give someone or something a second chance. You're looking into your feelings here with the King of Cups. King of Cups naturally is also about being in like a very emotionally mature attitude and a very emotionally mature place. So I feel like for you guys, it's like I'm at a point in time in my life where I know that I probably shouldn't give a second chance to this. Whether it's giving a second chance to a person, giving a second chance to a scenario that's already happened in your life. It's like, in order for my well-being, King of Cups, in order to protect my energy, in order for me to preserve myself, I think the best course of action here is to decline some sort of second chance here. So I think that you're looking at that as the mature decision. Looking at what it is you're dealing with here, Gemini, you have here the Wheel of Fortune, and Wheel of Fortune is representative here of moving forward, right? This is the card here that says it's time to close out a cycle, and it's time to move forward, and it's time to allow myself to focus on what comes next. And taking a look here at the outcome, you have here the Six of Swords, which is representative of moving in a new direction. So I feel here for the Gemini gang coming into your next 24 hours, this is about saying, for me, maybe in the past, I would have accepted a second chance, or I would have given something a try again. But I think for the sake of my personal self, the sake of my energy, the sake of my happiness, the sake of my good place that I'm at right now mentally, it's not worth it for me to try to reinvest into something or to give someone or something a second chance here. I think that you're recognizing this is the mature decision to just make my peace with whatever this was and move forward. Maybe somebody wants to get back together. You're saying here, hey, if we were meant to be, we would have been. And at the end of the day, considering it didn't work out, I'm making my peace with that and I'm moving forward. It could be something about love, something about work, something about anything, right? As it always goes in my tarot reading. So I feel for you guys, Gemini, this is the time to make the right emotionally mature decisions that are going to protect your energy going forward for the foreseeable future. Okay? And I stand by that for you for sure. All right, Team Gemini, of course, take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But guys, thanks for tuning in here nonetheless. It's really, really appreciated, okay? All right, we're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Shout out Team Gemini. So we have touched base here so far. with our lovely and amazing air for the first zodiacs. So we're going to do air, water, fire, and earth today for the lineup. So that'll be that. Also, just want to say very happy Monday. Said, I hope you feel better real soon. Thank you. I really appreciate that. What's going on, Maria? Craig said, appreciate you, man. Well, thank you, Craig. I appreciate you too. Madam said, hi, I just want to say you're my biggest inspiration ever. Well, thank you. I'm happy to do so, or happy to be so, if you will. Thank you so much. All right. All right, though, guys, let's go ahead and move forward. We did touch base here with our air. So let's get on into our water. Hopping into the water signs. What do we got going on here for the Cancer? What's up here for our crabs, baby? Messages coming in, Team Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what information is going to be rolling on in here, please, for our zodiac signs of Cancerian in the next 24 hours. Let's go ahead and have a look here at you. Hopefully, we're going to be looking at some awesome and fantastic stuff. What's going on here, Cancerian? Overall energy for you, the Hangman in reverse. Definitely could be a 24-hour period of release for some Cancerians. I definitely feel for you guys, it's about either a moment of release, or this could be a moment of like missing a light bulb moment. So let me get a little more information, because I know that sounds confusing. Looking at the current energy, Cancer, 8 of Cups. Looking at what it is you're dealing with, we have here the 3 of Pentacles reversed, and then looking at the outcome for you, 9 of Wands in reverse. Cancer, I get the feeling that you're walking away from something because you're saying, this is it. It isn't working for me. It's time to move on. It's time to let go. But I feel like you're avoiding or not paying attention to the light bulb inside your head that's giving you the idea of exactly how to make something work. So your ego on one hand is kind of like, hey, it's time to give up. It's time to move on. Keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. However, that intuitive side, that spiritual information that came through, Cancer, that's trying to reach you, is like a light bulb moment where it's like, Cancer, I have the exact way for you to succeed. You don't have to give up. This is the answer. But I think you're not seeing it, guys. Looking at what you're dealing with, 3 of Pentacles reversed, you're so caught up in what isn't working out that maybe it's blinding you from being able to see what actually is working out for you at this time. And oh boy, as a Cancer, have I been in this energy a lot where I've ignored those light bulb moments and where I've ignored that information from my guides. I think that sometimes as a Cancer, we can get really wrapped in to the cycle of this is it, this isn't working. We can get into the doomed mentality and kind of believe that nothing good is going to come from our situation. However, though, Cancer, if we only focus on what isn't working out, how can we see what is working out? If we give up instead of trying a new path, how are we going to know if we ever would have succeeded? You know, this is the time here, Cancer, where I feel like you have to really take a look at, like, take a really hard look at your situation and ask yourself, am I really failing? Or am I just missing what I should be doing in the first place? You know? People fail 100 times before they succeed. People try different methods. People try something new. You don't have to give up on what you're doing. Maybe it's time to reinvent what you're doing, you know? For example, let's say I really want to launch this business. Okay, maybe you're trying to launch a business, but you're doing it all by yourself. You know, you've created your own website, you're trying to market for yourself, and you're like, well, rats, I'm not succeeding right now. Maybe instead of trying to market yourself, hire a marketer, you know? Hire somebody to run ads for you. Hire somebody to do the job that they know what it is that they're doing to get you all that revenue and all those customers, right? At the end of the day, it doesn't mean you suck or your product sucks or your business sucks. Maybe you're just not marketing properly, right? What are you focused on right now, Cancer? The negatives. I'm not getting any money. I'm not getting any customers. This blows. Nobody's paying attention to me. I feel like I'm getting lost in the sea here in business. Well, you're focused on that. What if you focus on saying, well, how could I attract a crowd? You know, maybe I can hire a marketing expert, somebody who knows what they're really doing, especially if this is all brand new for me. So it's time to look outside the box, Cancer, because I feel like the answer to your problem, the solution to your problem, it's right in front of you. But you're so caught up in maybe the negative sense that you're avoiding the ability to see it. For example, going back to what I mentioned about a person starting a business, they may have wonderful products to sell. They may be a wonderful and amazing and authentic business, but if they don't know how to market themselves, it's a shitty and hard time. However, though, it doesn't mean that their business sucks or what they're doing sucks. It just means that they don't know how to market. Let's go ahead and find somebody to make it work, you know? Let's go ahead and find somebody who can help us out. So that's what it's really about here, Cancer. The answer's there. You know, the Hangman is a card that could also be representative of having some sort of light bulb moment, you know, where everything just makes sense. The solution's there. But if you only keep focusing on the negative, and if you give up now, you're going to miss that solution. It's going to go right over your head entirely. All right, Cancer? So definitely something to think about. All right? Either way, I love you. Take it if it resonates. Leave it if it doesn't. But don't give up here. Right now is not the time to let go. 9 of Wands reversed. Right now is the time here to listen to that little voice in the back of your head that may be super quiet that's saying, wait a minute, Cancer, if there's a will, there's a way, you know? Keep that in mind, okay? All right, Cancerian, we're going to keep it popping, pushing, moving forward. Thank you guys for tuning on in. So we have touch base here, everybody, with our air. We've done our water. Let's go ahead and hop on into our fire. All right? Excuse me, guys. Thank you very much. My apologies for that, y'all. Hopping on into our fire signs. Let's take a look here at the Ram fam. What do we got showing up here for Team Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what do we got showing up here for Aries, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours. Team Ram fam, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we shall see what is up. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. Starting out here with the overall energy for you, 5 of Swords in reverse. What it is you're dealing with here, Aries, we have here the 7 of Cups. Oh, sorry, your current energy, 7 of Cups. What it is you're dealing with, Knight of Cups in reverse. And then looking at the outcome for the Rams, we have here a 9 of Pentacles in the reverse position as well. Pretty interesting energy so far. 5 of Swords in reverse here to the 7 of Cups. I think you're a bit confused about something. And for you guys, it's like, I don't want to put a lot of my energy and I don't want to fight for something if I don't know if it's necessarily worth it. I'm kind of picking up on an energy for Aries where it's like, I'm confused on how I feel. Like, is this something I really want? You know, why would I fight for something if I'm not sure if it's what I want to fight for in the first place? So I feel like you could be in a space where you're a little bit emotionally confused. You know, looking at what you're dealing with here, Knight of Cups reversed, you haven't really been making any sort of strides towards whatever this is. So let's say, for example, here, Aries, maybe you have an opportunity in work, right? Maybe you got offered a new position, but you don't know how you feel about it. So maybe you've kind of let that position sit. You haven't taken any strides towards it, right? You haven't made any moves towards it. You're kind of just like, I got to figure out if I want it first, right? Maybe some of you guys got a love offer coming in and you're not sure if you entirely like this person. And it's like, I don't know if I'm going to act on it because I don't know how I feel yet. So I think for you guys, you know, your main message is like, I'm a little stagnant and stuck right now. I don't know if I want to do something with my life. Whether it's making an investment into a person, an investment into a career situation, an investment into a path, etc. But looking at the outcome here, 9 of Pentacles reversed, I think regardless of not necessarily knowing, I think for many of you guys, you're like, well, I could stand alone if I wanted to, but fuck it. Maybe I should embody my energy, which is the Fool card, and go for it. Have a journey and see what happens. And I think that's the perfect way to go about it, Aries, because you know what? You're never going to have the true clarity and confirmation if something's really for you unless you go out and go for it. You know, for example, you're never going to know if you would have liked a position you've been offered at work unless you take that position and see how it's like and what it's like. You're never going to know if you're really going to like this person unless you go out on a date with them. You get to know them. Then you'll know whether you like them or not. So I feel like what's happening for you is you're so tired of feeling confused and you're so tired of feeling stagnant and taking no action, where your next 24-hour period, Aries, is going to kind of be like a fuck it period where you're like, let's just see what happens. You know? Oh, Michael wants to take me out on a date. Fuck it. Let's see what this date is about. You know? My boss, you know, Kevin or something wants me to try out this new position. Screw it. Let's see what this position's about and what this position is like, you know? So I think that's where you're at. Definitely seems like a day where you're going with the flow and trying something new. And instead of being stuck and confused, it's like, fuck it. I want to see what happens, you know? All right, baby. Let's go ahead and keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Shout out Team Aries. Thank you guys for watching. I like it, though. All right? Definitely a good time to see what's on the other side. Because you guys will never know, man. You miss 99% of the shots you don't take. You know, you could be confused, but you'll get the clarity real quick if you give something a chance, you know? All right, baby. Let's go ahead and keep it moving forward. So we have touched base here, y'all, with our lovely and amazing fire. We have also done our water, and we've done our air. Let's get on into our earth signs for the daily. Hopping into earth, we're going to have a look here at Team Taurus, and we shall see what is up. What do we got going on here for Taurus, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what do we got showing up here, please, for our Zodiac sign of Team Taurus? in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for you, beautiful peeps? Let's go ahead and take a look. Team Taurus, overall energy incoming for you is going to be the Temperance. You might be dealing with a Sagittarius for a few of you. Taking a look into your current energy, the Fool card, what it is you're dealing with, Taurus, we have here a Page of Swords in reverse. And then looking at the outcome for Team Taurus is going to be the Two of Wands in the upright position. So let's go ahead and see what we got going on. Do you want to mention Temperance here? You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Fool card here, you could be connecting with an Aries if those zodiac signs pertain to you. Now, Taurian, you got here a Temperance card, and you pair that Temperance here with the Fool. So kind of feels to me for you guys in the next 24 hours, you're pretty open to some sort of new experience. Team Taurus, I think that you're in a very, very open time to trying new things, and I'm not sure if there's going to be opportunities for new things to try showing up for you, but there very well likely could be, you know? And it doesn't have to be anything serious. You know, maybe in the next 24 hours, somebody's like, hey, you ever been to Topgolf before? Nope, let's go. You know, it could be something like that. Or maybe somebody says, hey, Taurus, have you ever tried this food before? Nope. Okay, let's try it, you know? So it feels like a day to try new things. All right. And I feel like that's going to be helpful to you for some reason. Having a look at what you're dealing with. Page of Swords in reverse. Ah, I see now. Taurian, if you're a person who's kind of struggled with giving things a chance, if you're a person who's kind of been hesitant to not only try new things or try new experiences, if you've kind of found yourself over the past couple months feeling like you've been in a bit of a bubble, I actually think your next 24-hour period is an opportune time to remove yourself from that bubble. It's about moving out of antisocial energies and getting back into more of social energies as a whole, and doing something not only for yourself, but engaging in social activities with others. Now, this isn't going to resonate to Taurians who are like, I'm out and about every day with my friends, my family, whatever. But this is going to resonate to the Taurians who kind of felt like they needed to be in hermit mode for a long time. And I think that you guys are finally starting to recognize it feels pretty good, you know, to get out there. It feels pretty good to try new things, to try a new experience, you know? Hey, my buddy said I'm going to Topgolf. I never gone before. Let's go. Let's shoot some golf balls, right? Or let's hit some golf balls, okay? It's an exciting time. So I feel like you're finding excitement again in being more social and getting out there and interacting with people, whereas you might have been pretty hesitant in the past with the Page of Swords in reverse. And looking at the outcome here for Taurus, Two of Wands, it's like, you know, I could always pass up offers and keep to myself and have my life be the same shit different day, or I can try to add a tinge of excitement to my life, try new things, have new experiences. And in doing so, you're going to have a completely different type of routine. What's actually important, guys, is when we aren't particularly happy with our routine, but we're doing the same shit different day, it's very important to break up your routine, because if you stick to that routine, your energy is going to remain the same. However, if you break out of that routine and you're trying new things, your energy has the ability to shift. So let's say you've been in hermit mode, but you really haven't been happy about it. Maybe you've been possibly, you know, slightly depressed, Taurus. Well, getting back out there, hanging out with friends, being social, doing activities, that's going to break up that routine that wasn't working for you. And then that's going to shift your energy over time too, the more that you are getting and connecting with people around you. So it feels like a wonderful healing time. I think you're ready to get back out there and have a little bit of fun, especially if you've been a Taurian in hermit mode. And ultimately, I think it's going to be quite a healing experience too, to change, shift, and break up your routine and make something better for yourself. Okay, cool. I like that. If it resonates, of course, take it. If not, no worries. But thank you, Team Taurus, for tuning on in. I really, really appreciate you. We're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Shout out to our bull gang. So we have finished up, everybody, our first batch of Zodiacs for the daily read. We'll be getting into our next batch shortly, okay? Do want to say what's up to some peeps, though. Kayla the Pisces, what's going on? Nina said, let us see each candle per sign that you do. It'll boost your sales for show. The extra 120 seconds won't hurt. I would if I had every single one of them. I only have like a little amount of stock left over, but that could be something to potentially do in the near future. What's going on, Zephra? What's going on, Kevin? What's up, Moonlight? You said Norwegian Cancer here. I think my light bulb movement is the spirit guides telling me to walk away because I'll be better off alone. Well, you know, in terms of your light bulb moment, right? I think that there's always a moment in time where it's beneficial to walk away from things, especially if they're not serving you. But I think you have to ask yourself, is that really the case? Like, is what I'm dealing with really not serving me? Am I better off being alone? Because there's a lot of times where that's not true. So I feel like you really have to ask yourself that question. Would you be better off without something? Would you be better off without someone? If that answer is yes, I say go for it. However, if there's hesitancy there, you got to figure out why. All right. Marlene, what's up? V, what's going on? What signs have been done so far? I'll get the list going. We've touched base with Gemini. We've touched base here with our Cancer, our Aries, and our Tauruses. So I believe those are all the signs we've done. Orpheus, what up? Hey, handsome. I'm here as always. You look great, and thank you for all that you do. Thank you, Orpheus. It's much appreciated. Hope you've been doing well. Thank you so much. Dope Butterfly, how's it hanging? Thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate you guys. For those of you that are just tuning in, I mentioned in the beginning today, it's going to be a little bit slower of a daily reading just because I'm not really feeling my best today. I've been having like a lot of stomach issues today, so if I need to take times to pause or if I needed a little bit more extra time to just read, please do bear with me. It would be much appreciated, okay? Thank you guys so much. All right, y'all. We're going to get back into it. So let's go ahead and hop back on into our air. We've touched base here with Gemini. Let's go have a look here at the Aquarius. What do we got going on here for our Aqua baby? Messages coming in here for Team Aquarius, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Zodiac. In the next 24 hours, what do we got showing up here, please, for our Zodiac sign of Aquarius? In the next 24 hours. Let's go ahead and have ourselves a look. Aqua baby, what's happening? What's crackin'-lackin'? And what's poppin'? Overall energy for you is a 7 of Cups in reverse. Looking at the current energy, Aquarius, we have here the 7 of Pents in reverse. What you're dealing with, we have here the 6 of Cups. And then looking at the outcome for you is going to be the King of Cups in the upright position as well. Okay, let's go ahead and have ourselves a look. Team Aquarius, I feel here with a 7 of Cups reversed to a 7 of Pentacles reversed, there is one specific thing you don't want to look back on, reflect, or invest into, and that definitely seems to be your past. Why do I get the sense, though, Aquarius? While you're trying to genuinely move forward from your past, somebody here is trying to drag you back. You know, I kind of feel that energy, because looking at the outcome, King of Cups here says, I'm good right now. I did a lot of healing. I really worked hard to let go of my past and move on. But I feel that it's been a difficulty fully detaching from it due to the nature of maybe somebody else bringing it up. You know, are you dealing with a friend who's always talking about your past for some reason? Is there a past person who's always coming back around to you? Is there a parent who's always talking about that one ex and how much they miss him? And God, isn't that annoying? So overall, Team Aquarius, I feel like you guys are at a point in time where it's like, I'm laser beamed on my future, okay? I'm laser focused on my future. King of Cups coming up over here. I'm at a point in time where I'm doing better than I have before, and I really want to protect my energy and protect myself. So here's my advice and message to you. If somebody keeps on trying to bring you back to the past, you don't have to go back there with them. You don't have to listen to them or have them entice you to go back into that place. You have every right to detach and remove yourself from energies that are gateways to your past if you so choose to. And Aquarius, don't be afraid to enforce those boundaries. I've had people who could be gateways to my past before in my life, where they would constantly love to bring up this and love to bring up that, and that wasn't doing it for me with my energy. You know what I did? I removed those gateways, aka those people. Not only did I remove myself from the people of my past, I removed myself from the people who kept trying to put me back there. My life is for the present. My life is for what's going on right now. My life is for my peace, my happiness, and my emotional stability right here, right now. And it's not for any other shit that happened before. So Aquarians, my message and advice to you is do not be afraid to cut out those gateways, and do not be afraid to stand up for yourself and set those boundaries. Because if you want to be living in the present, baby, all day, every day, you don't got to go to the past at all, and you don't need to allow that energy to try to drag you back, period. All right, Aquarius, I love you. We're going to go ahead and keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but thanks for tuning in here nonetheless, okay? All right, Aqua baby, let's go ahead and keep it moving. Marlene here said, hope you feel better, Aunt. Take your time. We're here for you and love you. Well, thank you, Marlene. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Camille, hi. You said, I have been a long-time follower, but it's my first time catching a live. Welcome in. Very cool. Zephyr said, feel better, Aunt, and happy new moon. Happy new moon to you, too. And thank you. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it, okay? Thank you for your patience today, everybody, and thank you for the extra love, all right? All right, y'all. We did our air. Let's do our water. We touched base here with Cancer. Let's touch base with the Scorpio. What do we got going on here for Scorpio, baby? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus. in our next 24 hours. What's going to be going on here, please, for the zodiac sign of Team Scorpio in the next 24. Scorpio, I just caught the time. It's 5:55 p.m. 555 is representative of change and transformation. Usually I put together 555 and Scorpio together because both of your energies are very plutonic, right? Scorpio's Pluto, same with 555. It feels very plutonic, lots of change, right? So there could be changes happening for you. Keep in mind, though, with the 555 number synchronicity showing up, that is representative of positive shifts going forward. So if anything's changing, it's changing for all the right reasons. So don't fear, but embrace, okay? So something to keep in mind. All right, let's go ahead and get about 2 more shuffles, and we shall see what is up. Hopefully, we're going to be looking at some awesome stuff. Scorpio, overall energy for you is going to be the Empress. You might be dealing with a Libra for some. Taking a look at the current energy, we have here the King of Wands. What you're dealing with here, Scorpio, we have here the Hangman. Having a look at the outcome, Scorps, is going to be the 10 of Wands in the reverse position. So let's have a look at you and see what we got going on. Now, first and foremost, Scorpio, you got here an Empress paired to a King of Wands. So it does feel to me for you guys, you are growing. You're definitely very focused on what your goals are. You're very focused here and goal-oriented, and you definitely have your interests, or more so best interests, at heart. So it feels like a time here, Scorpio, where you are really, really looking out for yourself in your next 24-hour period. You know, having a look at what you're dealing with here. The Hangman here, I actually think, is about realizing what needs to be let go of. You know, if I'm going to be looking out for myself, I really need to make sure that I catch the things in my life that could be working against me instead of working for me. So it actually feels like quite a bit of a day of awareness in your next 24 hours, guys. You know, going a little bit deep within yourself and becoming aware of what's hurting me versus what's helping me. I've been seeing a lot of water signs as a collective, water signs as a whole lately, going in deep and really seeing what's hurting me versus helping me. I think a lot of us kind of on a collective level are looking at some of the toxins that maybe we might have missed. Because believe it or not, it can be very easy to miss things in your life that negatively impact you, right? Or that have negative ramifications. So I think for Scorpio peeps in your next 24 hours, it's like, yeah, I'm really focusing on my best self and becoming my best self and really doing what I can to stay goal oriented and, you know, live and create my best life. I'm focusing on that growth, but I got to make sure I check in with myself, because if there's anything that could be a detriment to my growth, I want to be aware of it so I don't allow that to continue to mess with my vibe. Having a look here at the outcome, 10 of Wands reversed, I actually think it could be a bit of a day of release where you let go of some things that could be interfering. So whether that has to be a person, whether it has to be a mindset, because this could be something like a mindset, guys. Maybe you've had a mindset for a long time, but maybe you're just now becoming aware about how that mindset can hurt you. You know, so therefore you could be changing up the way you think and having a little bit of better mental hygiene in how you are thinking and how you are kind of conceptualizing your thoughts, etc. So it doesn't have to be about necessarily releasing a person. It could be a lot of internal stuff you're potentially releasing too. But I love it for you guys because awareness is key for everything, and awareness is definitely key for growth. So with that being said, it's time to kick away the negative, invite in the positive, stay focused on living your best life and creating your best life and becoming your greatest version. Scorpios, I think you're on that path, as are a lot of water signs this year. Like I mentioned, on a collective level for water signs, I feel like many of us are becoming our greatest version this year. So it's going to be a year of a lot of awareness of having a look at what needs to be cut out. Okay? All right, guys, very interesting. Take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But Scorpio, I appreciate you coming out here nonetheless. Thank you so much, and do have a great rest of your day, okay? We're going to keep it popping and pushing and moving forward. So we have done our water. We have also done our, we've done our water. We've done our air. Getting into the fire, Sagittarius. Let's go ahead and get it popping and see what we got going on here for you, beautiful peeps. What's going to be showing up here for Saggy, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Zodiac in the next 24 hours. What information is popping on in here for Sagittarian, please? In the next 24 hours, what is going on here for ya? Team Sagittarius, let's go ahead and have ourselves a look. Overall energy, King of Pentacles. Taking a look at the current energy, we have here the 6 of Wands in reverse, what it is you're dealing with. We have here the 7 of Swords in reverse, and then looking at the outcome, Sagittarius, is going to be the 7 of Cups in the reverse position. Dang. Been seeing this 7 of Cups in reverse too quite a lot today, so pretty interesting that this seems to be the most, highlighted card of the day. Anyhow, you got here a King of Pentacles, and the upright, you got a Six of Wands in reverse, Sagittarius. I mean, this looks to me like right now you're not bringing a lot of attention to your success. This is the energy about, I don't want energy on me. I don't want people's eyes on me. I don't want attention on me. I just want to enjoy myself. King of Pentacles, I'm in a good space. Do you guys ever notice the people who are doing incredibly well aren't really flaunting about it? They're not really flexing. They're moving low key. They're enjoying their lives. They're happy. They're not out there talking shit. They're not out there doing stupid things. But for the people who are maybe not so successful, but they want to appear to look that way, then they're flashy. Maybe they're flexing. Maybe they're telling everybody how amazing their life is. But when you're genuinely happy, content, and abundant, and I'm not just talking about abundance in terms of money, I mean somebody who's at peace with their soul, somebody who's rich in the soul. That's abundance just as much as having a shitload of money, right? So Sagittarians, you're not out here flexing. You're living a very peaceful and low-key kind of vibe life right now. And let me just say, it is so fucking awesome, and there's nothing showing up, I feel, that's impacting you negatively at this time ever since you started moving low-key. Looking at what you're dealing with here, Seven of Swords reversed, I'm not telling nobody my business, I'm not putting my business out there, and guess what? I'm not dealing with negative situations, I'm not dealing with drama, I'm not dealing with none of that bullshit. You've been in such a high energy of peace. Looking at the outcome, Seven of Cups reversed, you could very easily kind of gloat about what you got going on in life and about how happy you are and about how your peace is, but that's not what you want. You're really focused on you, and you're focused on your reality and your peace. And with that being said, nobody has this ability to mess with it, because not everybody always wants to hear your good news. Not everybody always wants to hear your success. And sometimes when you can talk about that, other people might not have the best intentions for you. But guess what? Keep it to yourself, live your best life. You're happy. You focus on you and you focus on your growth and expansion. By staying in your own lane, you're only going to provide yourself so much more success for the foreseeable future. So Sagittarians, I like it. I got zero complaints. Okay. All right, my beautiful Saggies. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But be well, my friends. Continue to move low key. Live your best life. Don't let anybody interfere with that. Okay? All right, everybody, Sagittarius, that was awesome. So we have done our fire, we've done our water, and we have done our air. We're going to get into earth signs here in just a moment. Marlene said, Soul Fam, show our wonderful host some love and hit that like button. Thank you so much, Marlene. I appreciate it. By the way, for the 100 peeps here, if you're having fun, do hit that like button. Thanks for coming out, guys. It's much, much appreciated. So we've done our beautiful air, water, and fire. Let's get into earth signs. Jumping into earth, let's have a look here at the lovely and amazing Virgo gang. What's up here, everybody? Messages coming in here for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Zodiac in the next 24 hours. What do we got showing up here, please, for Team Virgo in the next 24? Hi, TJ. How's it going? Hi, Aunt. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday to you as well. Thanks for showing up here, TJ. All right. Let's take a look, Virgo. We're going to get about 2 more shuffles, and we shall see what is up for you. Let's go ahead and take a look. Virgo, overall energy is going to be the Knight of Pentacles. Taking a look here at the current energy, we do have here the Page of Wands in reverse. Having a look at what it is you're dealing with, Virgo, Strength in reverse, and then looking at the outcome for you beautiful peeps is going to be the Page of Cups in the upright position. So let's go ahead over here and have a bit of a gander. All right, what's going on here, Virgo? Knight of Pentacles usually is representative of longevity, and I feel here with the Page of Wands reversed, you've been, for quite a bit of time, pretty disinterested in something. I mean, looking at what you're dealing with here, strength in reverse, I feel like you, for some reason, were trying to hold on to something, even though it was disinteresting for you because maybe it made other people happy, Virgo. This is kind of giving me that energy of like, when a parent wants you to get a certain career, right? Let's say that your dad's a firefighter and he's like, my son's going to be the best firefighter in the world. And, the kid doesn't want to be a firefighter, but he grows up to be one anyways because at the end of the day, it makes his dad happy, even if it doesn't make him happy. I'm kind of picking up on that energy, Virgo, where it's like, I've been invested in something for the long term. I've been heavily disinterested in it, but at the same time, it's been hard to kind of detach from this because I know that it might make somebody else so happy that I'm doing it. Maybe it's career, maybe it's a relationship, Maybe your parent was always like, oh my God, you and Janice are so beautiful together. You gotta stay together. You're so beautiful. Maybe you fucking can't stand Janice, especially if it's the Janice from Friends, right? So at the end of the day, you're at that point here, Virgo, where it's like, I don't know. Is it time right now to finally separate and give myself a chance? And I think it is. Looking at the outcome for you, we have here the Page of Cups, and the Page of Cups here says, it's time for me to go forward and do what's going to make me happy. Invest in what I love. Invest in what I think is going to be positive for me. It's time to put me first. And well, shit, even if I have to disappoint other people, whether it's your folks, whether it's your friends, whether it's your family in general, fuck it. Let them be disappointed. You got to remember, guys, no one will ever walk life in your shoes, right? They will never walk through life in your shoes. They will never understand how your life is. And that also means that they can never decide where you so choose to go when you walk throughout your life. Therefore, it's your life. It's here for your living and your expense and your enjoyment. So live it up to the best of your ability. All right, Team Virgos, I love you. Take that if it resonates. Leave it if it doesn't. But guys, thanks for tuning in here nonetheless, okay? We're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward here, Team Virgo, okay? Zephyr said the Italian accent. Like, oh my God, Janice, you know? I love her. She's so pretty. Marlene said, Aunt's voices are always the best. It totally sounded like a mama right there. Yeah. Well, when you grow up with a mom who's from New Jersey, you learn, you know. My mother's from New Jersey, so her favorite way is like if she wants to say you guys, it's yous. So what are yous doing? What are yous guys doing? Okay, all the time. So it's very funny. But yeah, I got a lot of family in Jersey, but my mom grew up in Jersey and Newark. And she's got some interesting stories, man, let me tell you. I wonder one day if I could ever get my mom on stream, if she could share some of the stories with you. She's got mob stories. She's got all that shit from back in the day. It's crazy stuff, man, crazy stuff. But it's so funny, though, to hear her accent, because it's not as prominent as it probably was when she was younger, growing up and stuff. But when that accent comes out, it's so funny. It's so fucking funny. And I know I have a New York accent, you know. She's got the Jersey, I got the New York. So I know when mine comes out occasionally, too. Yeah, there you go, Marlene, for sure. That explains it. Yep. Anyhow, guys, we did finish up our second batch of signs. We'll be getting into our last and final batch shortly. Shuri said, oh my God, we got to meet Mummy Cancer Moon. That's what's up. Mama Moons. We got to go meet Mama Moons, huh? There's an old video. I don't know what Zodiac it was, but she came on screen in one of my readings one time, guys. I didn't cut it out. It was when I was back in the basement, in the first house where this channel all started. There's a video. I think it was a Libra reading, if I'm not mistaken. But she comes on because she goes, oh shit, you're working. Like she didn't know I was working. But then I was like, come on, come say hi. And she said hi to you guys. So it was so funny. So I remember that happening back in the day. And I used to feel so embarrassed too, guys, making videos back in the day, because, you know, I've made YouTube videos my whole life, honestly, but when I started taking it super seriously with this channel, I remember, like, it was just so awkward if I had people around or people near me, so I was kind of embarrassed that my mom came downstairs while I was working, but it was cool. She said what's up. Everybody enjoyed it, you know? Mojo, hello. Hi, everybody. I'm starting to feel better. Happy to hear that for you. That's awesome. Very, very happy to hear that. You were there then? Yes, you were. Yes, you were, Mojo. But yeah, she's got stories on stories on stories, guys. Oh my God. It might have to be like it might not have to be on YouTube when we stream it, because it might not be, you know, all totally safe to hear everything. She's gone through some intense shit, man. Your bonus mom's from Argentina. If we need a laugh, have her drop an F-bomb or two. There you go. There you go. No, I think my favorite, though, is getting cussed out in New Jersey. Like, Jersey accent, getting cussed out is so funny. So funny. When you make a Jersey person mad, it's hilarious. And some people, like, people love to make fun of New York people. Like, hey, I'm walking here, whatever. Like, people love that shit. But, like, a New Jersey person getting angry is fucking hilarious. It really fucking is, man. It really fucking is. Anyhow, guys, give me about a moment or so. We'll hop back into it. You know what? Let me take this time. Like I mentioned, guys, I'm not feeling super great today. Let me take this time real quick to just do a little bit of a break maybe about like a minute or so. I just want to go do something real fast, kind of want to get up a little bit, hopefully settle my stomach a little bit better. So I'm gonna get up, walk around, stretch a bit, and then I'll come back and we'll finish up our last 4 signs. Late night hang with Mama Moons. We got to make that happen one time or another. That'd be cool. Yeah, I'll talk to her about it. Anyhow, though, guys, I'll be right back. Let me just stretch, try to settle my stomach here, and then we'll continue the daily, okay? So stick around. Thank you all so much. Hit the like button if you're enjoying, and we'll be right back.
I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun. I don't wanna fall in love, 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 fall in love. I don't wanna 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 fall in love. I just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun. I don't wanna fall in love.
All right, guys, we're back. Thank you so much for your patience. I appreciate that. Mojo said, no problem. Stomach bug, question mark. I don't think it's a stomach bug. I definitely ate something this morning that probably should have been ate for dinner instead. Rather not even share what I had this morning, but I had a feast this morning and I was like, you know, I probably should have ate that for dinner, and it just totally fucked up my stomach the whole day. So it's been one of those days where I'm like, fuck, you know? But either way though, I'm all good. I'm sure I'll be cleared up by tomorrow and fine. There shouldn't be any sort of worries. I'm going to try to get like some extra good rest tonight, drink a lot of fucking water, hydrate. Like I got that shit down pat. So we should be good, you know? Thank you. I appreciate that, Alora. Make sure you guys like the stream. Thanks so much, guys. Yeah, likes really help out, man. They help with the algorithm for posting the, you know, pushing the video out. And they help in general, you know, just letting me know that you guys are enjoying what you're seeing, you know? You could always, by the way, feel free to hit that dislike button if you're not enjoying what you're seeing, you know? I'm open to that fairness. So if you're not having fun here, you can hit the dislike. There's no worries there at all, but I appreciate you guys nonetheless, okay? All right, though, y'all. Back into it. On our final 4 signs, getting into air signs, we're going to go ahead and check out Team Libra. So, Libra, what do we got going on here for you, baby? Message is showing up for the Libra, baby. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what information is going to be rolling on in here, please, for our Zodiac sign of Libra in the next 24 hours? Let's go ahead and have ourselves a look. Libra, overall energy for you is going to be the Page of Wands in reverse. You could be connecting here possibly with a fire sign like an Aries, Sag, or a Leo. Taking a look here at the current energy, Justice in reverse, what it is you're dealing with. We have here the Four of Wands in reverse, and then looking at the outcome for you is going to be the Queen of Cups in the upright position. So let's have a look at you for your next 24. Now, Team Libra, you begin here with a Page of Wands reversed, and then you pair that here to a Justice in reverse as well. So this is kind of telling me that right now you're feeling like you're in a bit of disharmony, Libra. There's energies around you that aren't all that balanced, and I do think that it could be shifting into an environment of yours. When I say environment, this could be something as a friendship, a romantic relationship, a work environment, your home environment. Maybe some of you guys are noticing, oh my God, my house is a mess, and it's becoming a mess, and it's staying a mess, and I got to do something about it. Okay, maybe it's just me with my Libra moon, because when my house starts becoming a mess, I'm like, I need to do something and clean it. All right, so when my house is a mess, I'm stressed, right? So at the end of the day, whether we're talking about, you know, a messy home or a messy room, you're in this energy for the next 24 hours where it's like, I ultimately I'm noticing there's disharmony here and something's got to change. So it's going to be one of those days, I think, with the outcome being the Queen of Cups, where you are consoling yourself emotionally. You know, you're taking the time here to kind of check in with yourself and be like, hey, what has been causing all this disharmony? What's the root of it? Because anytime you look at the root of something, you get the answer of exactly what's creating any sense of disharmony. And when you have the root, you can nip it in the bud. Right? And that's the important part. That's the thing to remember. So I think your next 24-hour period is about checking in with yourself, understanding what's been creating disharmony, and figuring out the solution to that disharmony so you can go forward. You know, what's been making you, you know, not take care or pick up after your house? Like, why has your house been messy lately? Have you been feeling incredibly demotivated? Have you been feeling depressed? Have you been under the weather? What's that root? And then what can we do to figure it out? Right? If you've been feeling disharmony in a relationship, what's that root? What's going on? How are we going to go ahead and nip that root in the bud? And what is a better solution going forward to create more harmony and move out of disharmonious energies? So that's what I'm feeling showing up here for you. You know, of course, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But Libra, I appreciate you so much for tuning in nonetheless, and do have a great rest of your day, okay? All right, Libras, we're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you for coming on out. So we have finished up officially for today all the air signs. We're going to get into our water signs in just a moment or so. Hey, Heather Ann, you said, hey, Ant-Man, I thought of something. Gifted memberships only last for one 30-day cycle, and then they have to take it over. That may be something they're just thinking. Wait 1 second. Gifted memberships only last for one 30-day cycle, and then they have to take it over. That may be something they're just thinking. By the way, have to reset my notifications. They're slacking again. Sorry that the notifications are slacking. But what exactly are you asking for in the first question, though? That's what I am trying to understand. But let me know, though. Feel free to let me know. You said it's totally worth it. Okay, let me know what you're talking about. I don't know if I'm reading that correctly or understanding that correctly, so please do clarify, and I'm willing to see what's going on. Aisha, hi. You said, I can't believe you're on right now. I haven't seen you in a minute, Aisha. I hope you're doing good. Hello to you and the mods. I'm so glad that to see you, even though I'm late. I hope you've been doing all right, having a good day so far and a good week. Been a pretty solid week. And today's been, you know, it's one of those days. Not feeling the greatest, but, you know, we're here. We're showing up. So I love you guys, and you guys make me feel better anyhow. So thank you so much, Aisha. It means a lot. Oh, in regards to yesterday's issue. Okay, that might be exactly why some people were having trouble with their memberships. Okay, understandably so. I get what you're saying. All right, that makes a lot of sense. Phoenix Rising. Hey, Ant, did you guys get snow? They're calling for a big storm in the Midwest. We had a snow... It wasn't really much of a snowstorm, but that, I think it was about Monday or Tuesday. We had a bunch of snow. It's all gone and cleared up now. Yesterday was one of those days where it was super rainy, so we had like a pretty bad rainstorm. But other than that, it's been pretty good, especially with the weather today too. Weather today's been solid. All right, though, guys, let's get back into water for the water signs. We're on Pisces. Let's see what's up here for our fish. Okay, what's gonna be popping in here for Pisces, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what information is going to be rolling on in here, please, for our zodiac sign of Piscean in the next 24 hours? What do we got going on here for you? Let's go ahead and have ourselves a look. Pisces, overall energy for you is going to be the Three of Wands coming out here for the fish. Having a look at the current energy, Seven of Wands in the upright, what it is you're dealing with, the Hermit in reverse, and then looking at the outcome here, Team Piscean is going to be the Five of Swords in the upright position as well. So let's have a look at you and see what we got going on. Now, first things first, Pisces, Three of Wands reversed here, paired to a Seven of Wands as well. Kind of get the sense here for Piscean. Three of Wands to the Seven of Wands. You're trying not to think about something in the future. I think that something about the future could be worrying you, so you're trying to avoid thinking about it. But looking at what you're dealing with here, Hermit reversed, it feels like whatever this fear is constantly reoccurring. And it's getting to the point where you're very frustrated. You're having a difficult time kind of confronting this fear. What I want to remind Pisceans about, though, is that fear is nothing more than false evidence appearing real. Fear is a path that is not currently in existence. It's not something that's actually real, but it's something that you've created inside your mind as the worst possible outcome to a situation. So I feel like you're having that fear show up again, but it isn't something that's actually playing out in the space and time, and that's something to remember in general. Now, what I want to mention about fear, though, guys, is how the hell do we eliminate that? How do we get over fear or push through fear? Well, we have to allow ourselves to let it in. Typically, guys, when we go towards what it is we fear the most, when we let that fear in and when we face that fear, it is no longer going to be something that's so scary, you know? Think about back when you were a kid and your parents taught you how to ride a bike and you started out with the training wheels. And the training wheels you inevitably got comfortable with. At first you were fearful, but you kept doing it and it wasn't so scary anymore. And then one day the training wheels were off and your mom was holding the back of the bike and, you know, you were doing your thing, you were pedaling, and you had that safety net, right? Oh, mom's got me, I'm not going to fall. Little do you know, you look back, and you've went 20 feet forward, and mom's all the way back there, 20 feet. And then you realize, oh my God, I'm riding this bike. I can do this to myself. You know, I can ride this myself. I don't need anybody else or any other help. Wow, this isn't so scary anymore. I got this, right? So every time we face the fears we have, no longer are those fears going to be able to have a hold over us or a worry over us. It's not possible because when we face it, you break it, right? So I feel like for Pisceans, that's the goal here in your next 24 hours. I'm not sure what you've been scared of for the foreseeable future. Maybe you've been worried about a conversation. Have that conversation that scares you. Do it, because then it's not going to be so scary anymore. You've been worried about some sort of situation in the future. Maybe go for it, right? At the end of the day, go for it now. Why not? Face the fear. You've been worried about talking to somebody. Talk to that person, you know? However it applies to you. Because when you're able to face your fears, that fear is going to go away. All right, Pisces, I love you. Take it if it resonates. Leave it if it doesn't. But guys, thanks for tuning in so much nonetheless. Really, really appreciate you. Okay? All right, everybody. So we have touched base here with all of our water signs. We've also touched base here with all of our air signs as well. So we're going to be hopping on into the fire signs now, okay? And rolling into our fire signs, let's go ahead and have a look here at the lovely and amazing Leo gang. What's up here, baby? Message is coming in for Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what's going to be in store here, please, for our zodiac signs of Leo in the next 24 hours? Let's go ahead and have ourselves a look, Team Leo. Overall energy coming in for you is going to be the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Having a look here at the current energy, Leo, we do have here the Four of Cups. What it is you're dealing with, guys, we have here the Chariot in reverse. And then looking at the outcome here for the Leo gang is going to go ahead and be the World in the reverse position. So let's go ahead and have a look here at you and see what we got going on. Now, Lion gang, Three of Pentacles reversed here, Four of Cups in the upright here. I think you're ignoring something that you don't feel has been working out too well for you. You know, looking at what you're dealing with, the Chariot reversed, it kind of feels like maybe something's not getting up off the ground. And with that being said, you're like, I need a bit of a break here, okay? Maybe you've been trying to get a business off the ground. You've been trying to get a relationship into a much better state or a much better place. But at the end of the day, it feels like you're trying to make something happen and it's not happening. So I think you're ready here for a break in general with this Four of Cups. It's like, I need a break, honestly. And I'm going to make sure that I have that for myself. Taking a look here at the outcome, World in reverse. We will pick up and resume this another time, but for right now, I need time for myself. Because when you are trying to basically battle resistance, you're going to find that you're faced with more resistance. When things aren't working and we get in the energy of frustration, the more frustrated we get, the harder it is to have mental clarity, to think incredibly clearly, and make things happen the way that we want them to. So it's a good time, guys, to take a step back and just give yourself some time to reset before you go back in and trying to make something work. You know, maybe some of you Leos in the next 24 hours are painters or artists, right? And maybe you're doing a painting, but you're getting frustrated with yourself. It's not turning out the way you want it to. It's not working out for you, right? Well, the more frustrated you are, the more you're going to feel like this painting sucks, right? You're going to be like, oh my God, this painting sucks, okay? But when you take a step back, maybe leave it for a day or two, come back to it, you're going to see that you're completely inspired to do this painting in a whole brand new image. And guess what? It's going to be a pretty damn good painting because you needed that time to reset. Okay? So Leos, I feel like for your next 24-hour period, this is the perfect time to get a reset. All right? Take it if it resonates, of course. Leave it if it doesn't. But Leo, thanks for tuning in here nonetheless. Much love to you. All right? All right, Leo, baby. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we've done all the fire, all the water, and all the air. Last but not least, we're hopping on into our cappuccinos. Team Capricorn, happy birthday, guys. And we're going to see what we got going on here for you beautiful peeps. So what's happening here for the birthday peeps? Messages coming in for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. what information is rolling on in here, please, for our zodiac sign of Capricorn in the next 24 hours. What do we got showing up here for you? Let's go ahead and take a look. Cappy, overall energy for you is an 8 of Cups in the upright position. Having a look here at the current energy, Capricorn. Justice in reverse, what you're dealing with at this time. We have here the Page of Wands in reverse. We've seen this card a lot today too. And looking at the outcome, Ace of Pentacles in reverse as well, Team Capricorn. So let's have a look and see what's up. I mean, you start out here with an 8 of Cups in the upright and you pair that to the Justice in reverse. It kind of feels to me for you, Capricorn, you're ready to walk away here from disharmony in general. But I feel like this disharmony is more specifically about a person. Sure, it could be the workplace if your workplace has just been kind of a mess. Maybe you are considering walking away from that job. So it could be other things other than a person, but I feel like probably for the vast majority of you, this is a person, Capricorn, that you wish to walk away from. So you're tired of disbalance and disharmony, looking at what you're dealing with, Page of Wands reversed. You know, you don't have any more energy left in you to really entertain this situation, but looking at the outcome here, Ace of Pentacles reversed, it kind of feels to me that even though you want to walk away from this, you're not taking the opportunity to do so. For some reason, Capricorn. You know, maybe this is a job. So if it's a job, it's like, okay, I can't walk away from this even though I can't stand it until maybe I have something else lined up for me. So the solution would be line up another job for yourself. And once you have that other job, then take the time here to walk away. If this is about a person though, however, whether this is your romantic partner, your friend, or somebody within your family sector, always remember if it's a very disharmonious energy and if it's not serving you, and if this individual is constantly bringing unbalanced energies to you as well, you don't have to stick around. Even if you have a connection to them, even if you've had a longtime friend, or this has been a family member, or this has been a longtime romantic partner, you don't owe anybody anything. If something here is not serving you, you have the right to walk away, Capricorn, and always remember that too. All right, guys. So I feel like Cappies, you know, you're holding on to a situation of disharmony because maybe you're tying an excuse to it. You know, for example, like let's say you want to walk away from a romantic partner, but it's like, well, I've been with them for 10 years. You know, okay. Well, at the end of the day, despite how long you've been with them, if something's changed now, that's what's important. It's not the longevity of the relationship. It's about how you feel now. Have you been very unhappy? Have you tried to make things change? Have they not worked with you? Have you been the only person putting the effort in? If so, you have the right to walk away if they're not willing to work with you. You know? Same thing with a job. Maybe it's been a job you've worked at a long time, but hey, as of late, this new boss sucks. Maybe you got a new boss. They suck. They are horrible. They treat their workers horrible. Why should you have to suffer with a shitty boss when you have the choice to go find something better, right? So you're in this energy, Capricorn, where I think that maybe you're trying to rationalize why you should stay. But I think that if a lot of reasons you should leave, you know, really outweigh the reasons you should stay, I would listen to this situation when the cons are outweighing the pros. All right, guys? All right, Capricorns, I love you so much. Take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, of course. Happy birthday to you guys. Hope you're well. And let's go ahead and keep it popping, pushing. And moving forward, shout out Team Capricorn for tuning on in. Okay? All right, Cappy, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. All right? All right, everybody. And with that all being said, guys, thank you all so much for coming out here to the daily reading. I'm your host, CancerMoonsTarot. Shout out to Marlene. I'm your host, CancerMoonsTarot. Thank you guys for watching. Hope that you all enjoyed. And thanks for spending time here with me today. Of course, if you did enjoy today's video, hit that like button. Leave a comment below as well. Comments really help out. I'd love to hear your feedback. I'd love to hear about your day or anything that you wish to comment. I'd love to hear from you. So leave a comment down in the comment section below. As always, everybody, if you want a personal reading, you can book one with me at CancerMoonsTarot.com. First link in the description box below if you would like a reading. I do want to say, of course, shout out to all of my moderators. Thank you guys for the lovely work you guys do. Love and appreciate you. Shout out to the members, of course, too. Thank you guys for being a part of the Soul family. And I appreciate you guys taking that extra step to be a member in general. And of course, for the entire Soul family, subscribers, each and every single one of you, thank you guys for your love and support. And for those of you that can make it here, you know, whether you can't be here every day or whether you can only come in sometimes, just know that I appreciate you guys anyhow for being here. So thanks, guys, for the love and support. All right. All right, guys. Coming up, we got 2 more signs left for January, that's going to be Aquarius and Libra. You guys are being worked on, so please do be patient. I'm getting you out as quickly as possible. After that, I would like to jump into yearly tarot readings, so that will be on the agenda most likely for next week. So yeah, stay tuned, guys. A lot of more stuff to come, lots more content to come, and I'm wishing you a wonderful Thursday. Have a healthy, wealthy, and abundant rest of your day, and I'm going to catch everybody in the next video. Much love to my soul family, and guys, take care and have yourselves a good one. Peace.